everybody, this is Alvin Brown, CEO and founder of the Center for Healing and Peak Performance and Integrated Peak Performance Services. I'm also the author of Journey Personal Greatness, Mind, Body, and Soul, a blueprint for life balance and self-mastery, available at all your major bookstores, Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, Amazon.com.ca, and in Canada at Chapters Indigo online. Check it out. Also, I created this perfect addition to my coaching package. It's the Journey Personal Greatness Journal. I'm a big one on journaling. Every video, you'll see me saying it until I get you to buy one. If you haven't got one yet, get one. It's a great place. Think about today. In today's times, it's so confusing to the mind of what's going on in this world. You know, there's so many things going on. It can really get you going off your path and onto the wrong direction. You're just flooded by these different news coming in, mostly negative. I find journaling is a great way to even journal about what's going on, and then you can take a look at it and realize that it's out of your control, most of it, but what you can control is your reaction to it and your behavior around what's going on in the world. And realize that in your circle, luckily enough, wherever you're watching this from, hopefully your circle is under your control and the people you're around are loved ones and so on and so forth. But journaling is key. So get yourself a journal. It'll help you get out of where you're at. If you're stuck deep, looking at your problems from a 40,000 foot view is so essential, because when you're in your stuff, you just can't see your way out. So this is a great way. When you go to seminars, watching a YouTube video and it sounds great, write down some tips and strategies in your journal, so it doesn't just, it's a nice idea and it goes away. So when you write it down and capture it, you can put it into action, because there's lots of great ideas out there. So get yourself a journal. All right, so this is short and sweet. This is Soulful Saturday. If you've been watching, here's the deal. Here's how it works. Monday, we're going to cover mind, body, and soul. So Monday is all about the mind. Mental, emotional tips and strategies you can use to just get your checkup from the neck up and get your week started off right. Wednesday, it's about the body. It's about the hump day hustle. I give you tips and strategies on your nutrition, your structure and function, working out. And this is the vehicle that keeps the soul moving along, because I truly believe, and this is something I'm going to talk about in another video, we are literally energy beings having a human experience. Every interaction that we have, 93% of communication is nonverbal. And when you think about it, when you walk in a room, any room, when you meet somebody first time, you're totally reading them. You're reading their energy. They haven't even said anything yet, but you can read them. So again, this is the vehicle that takes us through, takes the spirit through, so you got to take care of it. And this is Soulful Saturday. This is all about nourishing the soul, giving you some some soul food to keep you going. All right, so today we're going to talk about something key that I think I urge my clients to do, meditation. And we offer it here at my center. We've been offering it for years now and really pushing this idea of slowing down and getting in touch with your authenticity. And the only way you can do that is meditation and journaling. All right, so today we're going to talk about 3 reasons why you want, not should, not have to, but you want to meditate. All right, some key points we're going to cover is discipline, focus, and trust. And then I never want to just throw information at you. I want to take some action. I want to be your virtual coach until I can meet you and talk to you and connect with you. So I'm going to give you some action steps. Set a time is one action step. Set a place is the next, and make it regular. All right, so let's get into it. A lot of people think that meditation is simply about trying to discipline yourself to spend hours in this one position, or you have to clear your mind completely or else you're no good at it, or you have to have this ultra super control that takes forever, so they don't do it. And a lot of people get frustrated because they sit and they last about 10 seconds and everything starts running through. It's this monkey mind, as the Buddhists call it, where it just runs all over the place and you can't keep up to it. So it gets frustrating. So a lot of people quit. But I'm going to say don't quit, because there's a lot of benefit that comes from it. We're going to cover them. All right, number 1, discipline. Even if you have to take 5 minutes, 2 minutes to sit there, to sit in this position and just clear your mind and think about one thought, breathe. All you got to do is breathe. Just breathe in and out 10 times. 20 times, and let's increase it as you go along. But set the time and the discipline will follow. Just keep yourself disciplined. Here's the beauty about all these things. When you do one thing in one area, it starts to get over into other areas. At work, when you're working out, if we're talking to athletes, When you're working out, you get better focus. Focus on the set, on the rep. When you're talking about business, you're talking about ultra focus, not on all the things going on around you. You can focus on one task at a time. So set the time and get the discipline, get it going. You get discipline once you start to meditate. Next reason, focus. Meditation, again, it doesn't have to be long at the beginning, but what's going to happen is you're going to start to enjoy it and you want to stay there longer. And what it does, it builds focus. Because imagine training your mind to focus on one thought, your breath. Just your breath, in and out, in and out. And every time it wanders, you bring it back, in and out. Don't get frustrated. You know, if you wander off and you find that you spent the last 30 seconds thinking about groceries or thinking about the bill or thinking about, just bring it back. Be patient. Just bring it back. Keep bringing it back because it's going to build that focus. And when you can bring it to that thought for even just 2 minutes, literally 2 minutes, when you can bring it to one thought about your breath, and keep it going for a minute, 2 minutes, it's going to build ultra focus in other areas of your life. And that's what a lot of people are missing with so much distraction. It's going to build focus. All right, number 3, trust. This is a big one. I left this one to last because here's what happens. When you start to meditate, you're going to start to develop this inner peace and this inner trust of your guide, the guide that talks to you. Because we all have this voice that talks to us about, we talk to ourselves all day long. If we're not talking to somebody, in our head there's this conversation going on about decision making, about all kinds of chatter going on. It's back and forth, this conversation. And we have an inner voice that guides us and tells us what is the right decision, but we got to be able to listen to it and be able to trust. And that's why meditation is so great and journaling is so great. We start to look at it from a 40,000 foot view and trust our guides and trust our gut that we're making the right decision. So it builds trust. So again, when you start to meditate, when you take the time and just persevere through it, 5 minutes, 10 minutes and build, and 50 minutes is all yours. Imagine sitting for 50 minutes away from the noise and away from, even at work, you take time and go 10 minutes and just focus on that. You build discipline, you build focus and trust. All right, so the action steps I want you to do. Here's the action steps. Set a time, a regular time. The people, successful people and you love certainty. We all love certainty. That's why they say come to work at this time or we're going to meet somebody at a certain time. We love certainty in our lives. Although we love variety too and we yearn for it, we also love certainty. So set a time that your brain knows this is what's going to happen now. And what you'll start to find is instantly at that time, as soon as you go and sit, you get into the zone much quicker because you're setting the time and you're doing it on a regular basis. Set the time. Set a place. Get your spot. Again, the body adapts. As soon as you go to sit in that spot, after a while, you know what your brain knows what has to happen now. It drops into that zone. Next thing you know, it's just automatic. You don't have to stress about anything. Once you sit there, your body drops in. You set the time, you set the place. The last one, make it regular. So I want you to do it regularly. Even if you have to sit for 5, it's like working out. If you just get dressed and get on your treadmill, and say you're just going to do it for 10 minutes, I guarantee you won't do it for 10. You'll keep going. But it's just the idea that do it regular. The body, the mind, and the brain gets used to that pattern, and it gets much easier than when you stop or don't do it. And then you wish you would have started. Imagine all the things you would have started 10 years ago that you wish you would have done. You'd have been an expert by now. Just start now and get it going and make it regular. All right, so this is short and sweet. 3 reasons why you want to meditate, why you want to start the practice of meditation. Take it slow, take it easy. Remember, you're going to build discipline, focus, and you're going to build trust in yourself that you're making the right decisions. Pick a time, pick a place, and make it regular. And that's it. That's all it takes. So get going, do it. It's going to help you get on your personal greatness journey. All right, so this is Alvin Brown, TCHP, Journey to Personal Greatness. And visit our websites of the same name, www.tchp.com, journeypersonalgreatness.com. We want to help you. My goal is to help 1 million people. Big here and audacious, but I love it. It gets me up in the morning. I want to help 1 million people live optimal lives, achieve peak performance, and to pursue their personal greatness, whatever brings them joy. So that's all my focus is. All right? So until next time, practice your meditation and be relentless about your pursuit for personal greatness.